Hello to the famous Shamus experience. And my name is Shamus O'Grady. And today we are going to pursue any sort of hunt today in the Montana wilderness. I acquired an elk tag and a deer tag last second. I just became a resident here. I did come here in January, so that's a long time. And now I'm going to set out and hopefully get an elk or a deer. Doesn't really matter. And I still have my bear tag from the spring. Anyways, if you guys notice my scarf, how it's orange. I got this scarf from a lady who makes them for very, very cheap compared to other wild rags or silk scarves. This is not real silk. And if you go to her website is WB Wild Rags. I'll leave a link below. And then if you use Shamus 10, you'll get 10% off. But they're pretty cheap still. So anyways, let's go see what we can get. Just a reminder, you always want to start comfortably cold, not comfortably warm. Otherwise you start sweating immediately. That's deer poop right there. Deer poop. So I got to the general area that I want to be in, and it was not as bad in the valley with that wind, but yeah, take a look. I'm thinking about going up a little bit more, but this was the area that I saw that I wanted to check out. I'm gonna keep exploring. And it wasn't supposed to snow today. So I got to the spot that I was hoping to get to, and I'm not the only one that was thinking the same idea. I ran into another hunter. Please introduce yourself and whatnot.
How's it going? I'm Dustin. Got up here earlier today and see what we see.
So I'm just gonna leave this area to Dustin. I'm gonna keep driving and keep looking. I've never fallen down so many times going down a hill. I guess having it. I guess if it's snowing, that doesn't really help out at all. Hey, that's elk poop. But it's old. Here's a bed, and here's some poop. But everything's pretty old here. Since that guy's in my spot. I'm kidding. It's public land. I think I'm going to go to the last spot that I saw elk. So, good morning. This is the second day. I was hiking back in the dark, and if it was not for Onyx hunting apps or maps, I'd probably still be in the woods right now. If I didn't have that hunting map app, I would never go into an area without first going into it during the day. And but we're in the age of technology, and we have digital maps and GPS, so of course I'm going to wander around in the woods a little bit at night. But anyways, this morning I'm just doing some what would you call it, road hunting. I'm just driving around to the public squares throughout these private lands. Ranchers hate this, that you get random out. Well, I'm a in-stater now, but random people walking on the random sections of public land in their private property that's accessible by the road. They don't like it, but they can't really do much about it because it's public land. But whenever doing this sort of hunting, it is always important to be very courteous to the landowner that's surrounding it. And if there's cattle in this public land portion, just don't even bother, don't even try, because that's probably the thing that they hate most, is having their animals or cattle or livestock getting shot by hunters and then nothing being done about it. So just doing the little road hunting, public land hunting. So right now I'm at a square where I can actually see a lot of it, so just doing some glassing. And I'll probably do that for a few spots, and then I do plan on going back somewhere and having a Thanksgiving dinner. Yep. Oh look, there's some cows. If you can see them. Oh well, just gotta keep going. So I'm driving by and I see a pretty nice sized buck. It looks like it's a 4x4. Nothing crazy, but something that I would shoot. And a bunch of does. But it's on private land. That's what you get when you road hunt. And I'm not gonna bother asking the owner because they hate that sort of thing. See those mountains over there? Yeah, I was in that yesterday. And Dustin, I wish the best of luck to you, but probably can't see anything right now. It'd be pretty sweet to own some land out here. Just saying. Turkey Day is over, and it is the next day, and here I am out in the middle of nowhere, Montana, at I think between 6,000 and 7,000 feet, and it is -1 degrees Fahrenheit out. I called my buddy James. If you don't know who he is in some sheep shearing videos, and we talked hunting for a long time, and he's been living out here for a while, and he's been just exploring these mountains. And I was surprised that he shared as much information as he did with me. So the plan is to sleep here on the mountain and then get up really early and hike somewhere and just glass. The season is only going on for a few more days, so we'll see what happens tomorrow morning. Good morning. It warmed up a little bit. It's only 12 degrees, but saw the first sign of elk right here. That's good. That's real good. It's not old. Well, I don't know how old it is, but it's the only fresh tracks that I've seen around here besides bear, coyote tracks. Let's keep walking. It is a brisk and cold morning. Hike to the spot wasn't too bad, but I can tell this is a well-traveled area by humans. and the sound of ATVs roaring in the distance. This is a pretty popular area, but it's popular for a reason, I guess. But here, just check out the glassing view I have here. You know, hunting, it's really just going for a hike with your gun. Really. But some things I've seen while glassing was if there's snow on the ground, you can see tracks in the snow, which is pretty nice. And there's a lot of sagebrush out here, so it's kind of hard to see the tracks sometimes. But the only tracks that I've seen while glassing look like deer tracks. They're not big enough for elk. Elk tracks are pretty big. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit. Oh, feels good to be in a warm pickup. But I think the plan is to probably hang out here for, let's see, 10 o'clock, 5 hours. Eat a snack, eat some instant noodles probably before I go back up there and sit up there for the evening glassing. Yeah, from my experience, this is how I do things. I like to spend one good day sitting there glassing, seeing and looking for signs of elk or animals, and if I don't like it, I just move on to the next spot. There's one thing that I learned at guide school that all the guides unanimously said was a must, and that was taking a midday nap. I think it might be that time for me to take a nap. So I woke up to my nap from some ATVs driving by, and they were the folks I saw this morning driving off in that distance, and they said that there's elk up there. It's just you have to get up there, and they were looking for them. They can see the tracks everywhere. But she was saying that the terrain was getting just way too steep. She went like this, so I was like, yeah, I believe that. Yes, a couple days ago I fell down a hill like that. Kind of scary. She asked if I was out here by myself, and I said yeah, and she's like, well, just watch out for grizzlies, because there's a lot of grizzlies in this area. I'm like, oh, thank you. But yeah, talked about getting to the elk and not doing anything crazy. I was like, yep, you know, I don't really want to do anything too crazy because I'm by myself and I'm not as young as I used to be. And she said, I got you beat. I'm 64. I was like, 64? Yeah, you definitely have me beat. More than double my life. But anyways, I'm gonna eat some snacks and probably go out for a walk. Telling me that there's a lots of grizzlies over there. Just tell me there's lots of grizzlies over there. Yeah, lots of grizzlies over there. Okay. They were telling me that there's a herd of elk somewhere up there. Somewhere up there. There's some elk up there, but they said that they were really hard to get to. They did ring off a shot, but no success. And yeah, sounds like we just need a good horse and a good meal to get up there. Maybe. Or maybe some llamas. So I do see some animals out there, and I think it's moose. I think I see some moose out there. Well, I'm gonna keep glassing a little bit, and then I'm gonna go out there and check it out. Okay. Pretty sure it's moose, but still a little too far to know. Once I get up over this ridge, I should be close enough to tell. Maybe get a picture of it too. All right. I was not able to get close enough to tell if they were elk or moose. I'm 70% sure they were moose. They were pretty hunchy, pretty lanky, and pretty large and black. Not a bear. Don't say the B word around here. Anyways, it's pitch black now. Not quite. You can still see the sunset a little bit. Oh man, I am the worst at hiking in the dark. I'm pretty sure that was a moose. I saw some antlers, but they weren't big. And I was about a mile away, so it was hard to tell. But I'm fairly confident they were moose. And, or maybe they could have been just big elk. I don't know. But anyways, we shall never know. And maybe I should have just tried taking the picture with my camera from a mile away. Oh, man, that knocked me out. I'm pretty tired. Found some elk beds, elk poop, pee, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. You'll find out tomorrow morning. This is my last morning, and I decided to take things a little easy and just go for does. This is James here.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Yeah.
Hey.
If you don't remember him, go watch some sheep shearing videos. But he lives around here, and he's like, oh, if you want a doe, I'll show you where to go. I'm like, okay.
No guarantees.
He says no guarantees. But that's kind of the game of hunting, no guarantees.
There's two whitetail right out there. They're on private land, so we can't shoot those.
Yeah. I just want to just bring something home at this point. No.
I guess you just like.
Well, and also like my glasses got fogged. So.
Trying to like have you turn around because they were like away because they can hear you walking over here.
Oh really?
But it was perfect.
I wasn't too sure if I hit it because my glasses got fogged up.
You did.
Okay.
And then she couldn't jump the fence. I think that was a problem. Like she's just too small.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we took off to the right. So we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the goal was to just take something home, and we accomplished that goal. Right. So, wow. This is the story of the unsuccessful hunter taking whatever he can get on the last day. Oh, it's just a wee baby, but sorry, buddy. I'm hungry, and your food. Oh wow, that's a hole there.
So if you look at this blood, you can actually tell where you hit the animal based on what the blood looks like.
Yeah.
And lung blood is fizzy. So
That's fizzy.
yeah, and it's kind
Oh,
of
wow.
bubbly.
Yeah.
I said this is a young deer. And this is probably the best time ever to actually try this. So I like liver, but I like it cooked with onions. So we'll see how this one tastes. I'm not gonna take a big bite, just so you know.
Okay, I thought you were gonna take a huge bite.
Okay, I get it. I feel like this actually makes sense to eat raw. It tastes really good.
Really?
Better than cooked liver, for sure. But this is a really young one, so. You wanna try it?
I think you're right. I think you're right. Here you go. You can take it back.
No, yeah, flip it forward a little bit more. There you go. Perfect.
It's making noises still. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so if you made it this far, I'm assuming you've watched the entire video. If you enjoyed that video, please smash that like button. And subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Me exploring the woods, trying to hunt, and sometimes, most of the time, successful. And I think the first thing I'm going to eat besides that liver, I already took a bite out of, is the heart. If you've seen Dumb and Dumber, that's from that movie. All right, till next time.